260 Howard Street, Parkland Lakes. You know, I read the article in the paper today, and I thought that was a great decision and a great idea that the Open Space Committee came up with. And I always find it really troubling when you as mayor and council, you make appointees to these committees, and they sit there and they work diligently through open space master plans, environmental resource inventories, and then you turn around and blatantly do something else that they're not willing to support. And, you know, that's a real letdown to these people, because you're not going to find opportunities in the future to back you up. When you do things like that, you really give a bad feeling and a bad taste in people's mouths. And, you know, I was on the Passaic County open space, and we would never purchase a piece of contaminated property unless there was and the whole environmental study done. Got the resource back to make sure that it was done.
She does, yeah.
One of the things about that piece of property on Lakeside Avenue, there's not one sidewalk on Lakeside Avenue after the park. So, I mean, that would make a perfect place so people could walk their children in their carriages up and down that area, you know, where the Muller property is. And I always thought that it'd be a great place to have, you know, an electric recharge station for electric motorboats only for residents in the borough of Parkland Lakes that could actually use solar power to charge a boat. And then we might be able to make something on that, you know, having a charging station there, and people could ride their bicycle and park it in that place over there, and wouldn't have to live on the lake to enjoy and use the resources of Parkland Lakes. Another question I had for you, besides that comment, is speaking of, you know, funds drying up and everything, I can distinctly remember that the borough had done about $100,000 worth of damage to Hirschfield Park parking lot, and I know that we had put in for money from the federal government. Did we ever receive the money to pay for the paving at Hirschfield Park? And if so, I'd like to know how